We're back cooking in our newly refreshed kitchen. And while there's still some things that need to be installed, like our hood vent and our oven, just like minor details, I am just grateful that we don't have to sleep on an air mattress anymore. So to celebrate being back in our own home and the official start of fall, making something that I've been dying to make since the start of this past summer. It's a riff on something that I've already made before, my peach crisp sundaes, except instead of peaches, we're using a combination of apples, including Fuji and Honeycrisp, or any other apple that you might find at the farmer's market that happens to be sweet, tart, and great for bacon. We're then taking these apples and cooking them with water, lemon juice, vanilla, and cinnamon. And we're pretty much just cooking them until they get nice and tender, but still hold their shape, because we do not want to be making applesauce. We're then making a cornstarch slurry by combining water and cornstarch. And then once our apples have cooked down and that water is mostly reduced, we're turning down the heat and then slowly mixing in the cornstarch slurry. Everything will sort of thicken up really quickly, and when it does, you'll turn off the heat and then set those apples aside to cool down. Now, while they cool, we're making our oat crisp topping, which includes melted butter, as well as oats, brown sugar, flour, and a little bit of salt. And then, of course, you can't forget about the cinnamon. Mixing all the ingredients together just until it forms a nice crumbled topping. And then we're placing on a sheet tray to bake just until everything is a little bit more firm and slightly golden brown. Once that oat crisp topping is done, the apple should be mostly cool, and then it's time to assemble. Because these are sundaes, we're going in with 1 or 2 scoops of vanilla bean ice cream, and then topping that vanilla ice cream with our apple compote, followed by our oat crisp topping. And this is the best part because you can add as much or as little of any one of these elements as you'd like. And then it's not shown, but I like to also garnish with a little bit of flaky salt. But these apple crisp sundaes are really the perfect way to enjoy seasonal apples, especially while it's still relatively warm out. Anyway, the full recipe is available for free on abridged.org.